Good morning, everybody. Morning. What is going on? Welcome to Wednesday. Beautiful Wednesday. I'm just logging into my phone here to make sure that we're all set up and we got sound. You know, because we need that sound. You know what I mean? Okay, we're good. Market's open. Market is open, everybody. Market is open. Something crazy happened yesterday. Something crazy. We saw Bitcoin drop below 100K. That's right. Bitcoin under 100K is insane to see to me because I have it on the other chart. Last time we were at 100,000. Bruh, hold on. So far back, I have to change. Last time we were at 100,000 was in June 25. So we gave back a lot of gains. But we're here now. Sorry, guys, I don't know what's going on with my phone. All right, there we go. Market is open. Market is open. Let's mark off our 1 hour demand and supply zones. Took a trade this morning that would have been a winner, but I sized up and moved my stop loss to be a little bit tighter. What do you know? I got stopped out, and if I would have just left my stop originally, would have been a winner. But this is just a eval. I'm just trying to pass, and you know, I treat the evals a little bit more high risk. All right, so there's this 1 hour supply that interests me here. So 1 hour supply right up here. Go to other charts. like the 1 hour supply. I like the 1 hour supply, y'all. So we're gonna stick to it. We're gonna stick to it. But good morning. Good morning. I need to slow down. Woosah. Take a deep breath. Let the market do its thing, because it's already been a bit of a hectic morning. Usually wake up around 4 o'clock. Had the charge of the Tesla. That takes around 30-40 minutes, but I was working in the car. Got to the office. I run a business, social media marketing, so I had to like charge everything, upload all this content. So I'm a bit in a rush this morning, so I can feel like I'm rushing in the trades too. So I'm gonna take my hands off, hang out with you guys, and see if an opportunity presents itself, right? Worst thing we can do is take trades that don't make sense. I'd rather take trades that make sense and have them lose, right? So that's what we're gonna do. Take trades that make sense, and if they lose, they lose. So we got a nice little trend line here forming, right? Here's 1 hour supply. We are passing a 1 hour supply right now. Right here. Okay. And then we have a 1 hour demand down here. We're not going to mark that out right now. That's too close. We're going to mark out this 1 hour. So here's my play that I'd like to see if it formulates. Price respects this trend line. Would like to see it respect, and would like to see a continuation of this higher high, lower high, up into this supply zone. Right, we're in the 1 hour supply zone. Like to see the break of the trend line with the break of this last lower high, and then we enter in at some sort of 5-minute supply up here to go short. That's what I'd like to see. Will I see that happen? Maybe no. Maybe we do. But talk to me about that Bitcoin, yo. Bitcoin under 100 G. Crazy to see. Crazy to see. If it's your first time joining the stream, or if you're watching this on replay, appreciate you joining in. Make sure you tap the subscribe button, because I go live every day, or I try to. And I also have a Discord inside of the description. Let me know if you're enjoying this thing, yo. And just stay patient. That's the goal, right? Stay patient. Somehow, some way. And historically speaking, I am not a patient person, so. Is market open? Because, my gosh, nothing's happening. Oh, on the 5-minute, it's just choppy. Or 1 minute, it's just choppy. Metaphorically speaking, I'm sitting on my hands. Unless you want me to literally sit on my hands, I can. Sit. I'm just trying to not do anything. We do have news at 8 o'clock. We can take a look at it together here. We had non-farm payroll at 6:15. And then we have PMI. Is this gold? Yep, this is gold. What is this you're going long on gold? Currently not going long. I was long earlier, got stopped out. I would have been correct if I just would have stuck to my original stop loss. But I am looking to go short gold in a 1 hour supply. But right now, just want to remind everybody, if you are trading this morning, just watch out. There is red folder news at 8 a.m. MST, or top of the hour, wherever you're at in the world. There's another opportunity here. Don't know if I want to take it. There's a 5-minute demand here. Right? Price can come down, tap this 5-minute demand and go long. That's a bit of a shot that I don't know if I'm willing to take. We're in it right now. We're in the 5-minute demand zone right now. Just see if it follows the trend, right? That's what I would like to try to take the shot, is it just keeps following this trend. But I like the setup. Price has been going up for the last 2-3 hours from this area, but we are in this very not strong, but we're in this zone. We're in this 1 hour supply already, and it might double top, or might fail. So trying not to risk anything right now. And plus, because we have news coming up at the top of the hour, volume is a little weird. People might be sitting on their hands just like us, waiting for news to. So let's wait for news to drop. But James, if you're still here, hope you're having a good morning so far. I'm sorry I keep picking my nose skin here. The water in my apartment is rough, and it causes my skin to have issues. So I was looking at buying a water softener faucet for the shower, so I can stop having these dry skin issues. Thanks, James. Appreciate it, brother. Good luck to you. Not gonna lie, I like our setup in this 5-minute demand right now. Like it. But listen to Shaq. He said earlier, 5 minutes ago, he's not gonna wait. He's not gonna take a trade until after news. So I'm gonna listen to myself. All right, the trend line's being broken. Now, the second scenario that is very possible would be this. Excuse me. We got a higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high. If this price action breaks below this last lower high, that means that's my signal to go short. We would look to short in this 5-minute supply right here. Originally, I was hoping for price to come up here and do this exact same thing up here, right? But we might not get that opportunity. And you just kind of have to go with the market. You kind of just got to go with the flow and take what's being given to you. And and take price action the way it is. I do hope and look for things to happen. Sometimes they don't. And sometimes they happen exactly the way you want them to. But right now, it looks, after this 5-minute candle close, it looks like we want to go lower. But for me to want to look short, I would want price to break this last lower high. Right over here. So if we get another 5-minute candle to close below this last lower high, I would then want to look for shorts up here. And we would short. And I'm going to be honest, you know, sometimes price breaks down and breaks this last lower high and never comes back up here. Sometimes just does this and shoots down. And that does suck because I miss out on it. But if it does happen here, it's a higher probability setup. And then last scenario, because I want to just say it, is we can come down, break this last lower high, close below it, come make our way up higher, get us in, and then it just keeps going. So all of those scenarios are possible. All we want to do is take the opportunity when it presents itself, and if we're wrong, we're wrong. If we're right, great. If you're enjoying the stream so far, would love if you could tap the like button. Kind of helps the all-knowing algorithm to push this out to a few more people, because I want to trade with other people. It's sad and lonely to trade by yourself, and it sucks to lose money by yourself, right? So why don't we lose money together and support each other? And when we make money, it's much more fun when we make money together, right? All right, so it looks like we are going to get this break of structure. So this is a current live setup. Problem is news, guys, news. Let's see how much risk this is. One mini contract is $500 risk if I risk this whole thing. I ideally would only want to risk $350, so something like that. Down here, if we were to wait for the whole swing low, that's $2,000. We don't need that much. We only need to make 1,500 to pass these evals. So we would look for something like this. Probably add $100. Sure. Okay, so this is what we're looking for, everybody. This is a live play for me. So long as this 5-minute candle closes below here. All right, we are definitely getting that break of structure. Very nice, very nice. Okay, see, like I told you, sometimes it just likes to fall off the face of the planet. This could be very boring for us. This can be very, very, very boring. Very, very, very boring. Okay. It is official. We have broken this last lower high. I want to short this, but freaking news is coming out, so I have to decide whether I want to take it or not. La da 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 la da 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 dee 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 dee. Government shutdown. We've got this AI bubble bursting. We have tariffs everywhere. Quantitative easing. We're printing money. Interest rates are high. The Feds have only cut interest rates by 1/4 of a point. I feel like things just might take a dump even further, but I'm just a bear at heart. I for whatever reason I like making money when things are going. If I were to be able to look at all the trades I've taken, I'm probably 80% shorts and 20% longs, which is hilarious to think about. Okay, I like it. I'm liking what I'm seeing. You know why I like what I'm seeing right now? Because I've seen it before. Okay? The fact that I've seen it before makes me intrigued to take it. So you use breakout strat on New York Open? I don't. I don't use any sort of breakouts, but I hear that orb strategy pays pretty well. Shout out to BDM. Breakouts are pretty cool. I'm sure that's a good setup. You just sub. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. I think that means sub. It says sup. Okay, yeah, I was about to say. What's up? And thanks for the sub. Means a lot. Means a lot, honestly. We just cracked 1,000 subs in the last week or so, 2 weeks. So. Orb strat, yeah. I mean, I don't use Orb, but I follow this guy named BDM on Instagram, and they do 15-minute orb. So the first 15-minute candle opens for the day. So for instance, 7 to 7:15. So this would be the opening candle, right? And depending on if price breaks the 15 or goes short, they would short it. And essentially you know, they would probably be in shorts right now, or they would maybe wait for a retest of this 15-minute breakout to go short. So right now I'm looking to short, same thing, right up into the supply area of the 5-minute. We got news. We got news in T-minus 5 minutes. So stay tight. Always protect your risk management, or always have risk management at play. Right now I'm trading 3 combines with TopStep and have 2 express funded accounts with. But I just want to pass 3 more and then have 5 total. You trade S&D? Yes. Yep, I trade supply and demand. Support and resistance, supply and demand, and yada yada. They're all kind of the same, slightly different, but majority of the time it's pretty much the same. So we're gonna look at this 5-minute supply for shorts. Gonna zoom into the 1 minute. Take this out now because I'm gonna be going back and forth from the 1 minute. I could probably leave that. This is cool. This is ticker symbol BC. That's fancy. We're fancy now, guys. I'm trying to get fancier as time goes on. I'm trying to make this cool. I need more knowledge on that. Do you implement fair value gaps? I don't. I tried. I got really confused. It just gets confusing. I used to have all these indicators and strategies and yada yada, and I dumbed it down as much as possible to break of structure on, and then supply and demand. And then I have the 13 EMA and the 200 EMA on my other screen. But I keep this chart as clean as possible so that I don't psych myself out too much. All right, it's about to open. I am definitely shorting this. Do you have any good trading platform for mobile? TradingView is a good charts analysis depending on what prop firm you're trading with. You can use Tradevate on TradingView, which then you can trade anything on TradingView through Tradevate. Prop firms that use Tradevate, Apex, and Take Profit Trader are 2 that use Tradevate. All right, what I'd like, hopefully we see is price come back up. Price come back up here and break a trend line, some sort of trend line. If we don't get it, we don't get it. And we'll wait for the next setup. Yeah, videos for beginners. I do. They're like way down there when I was trading Forex. Probably plan on making another one that's super simple. Something that I would make for Shaq in the past, like how I would like to be taught. If there's anybody that you want to learn from for supply and demand, Doyle Exchange, number 1, dude is great. Doyle Exchange. Number 2, Carmine Rosado. Those are the 2 guys that I respect the most, that taught me supply and demand. I've paid for Carmine's course. It was like $400, legit, not a waste of money. Or you can look at his free stuff and learn from there. But Carmine Rosado and Doyle Exchange, those are the 2. News, 42 seconds. I'm going to put a limit order sell. This is super risky, but this is just a eval. Okay, guys? So take that with a grain of salt. Some prop firms don't allow you to trade during news, so make sure you do that. And this is not financial advice, so you should not do what I do and take the trades that I take. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right. All right, it didn't happen. I'm going to take it off. It would have been cool to see it just book and then drop, because I've seen that before. We were short right now when news drop, but that's gambling right there. That is gambling. This is a 5-minute demand. This is a 5-minute. Okay, guys, we're just gonna let price do its thing. Let's take it easy. Manny, I sub, bro. See you around. Thanks, Manny. Take care. Have a good rest of your day, man. I don't know what car you're driving. I can barely see the picture, but if you're into cars, sweet. I'm gonna talk about cars sometime. Let's take a look at NQ right quick. NQ has gone pretty high. We are now in a 1 hour. Not in a 1 hour supply as of yet. This is 1 hour supply. And we're just running. So I'm going to set my alerts on NQ for this 1 hour supply area. And if we get there today, I'd be interested in going short. Set. Okay, guys, we're going to adjust our parameters on gold for shorts, because it doesn't look like it's going to be getting to our area to go short. There is a 5-minute supply here. (2012) G37 full bolt-on 500 wheel horsepower. Holy moly. Nice, bro. That's awesome. G37s are sick. I love the sound of the G37. That's sick. I have a 2020 Supra at home, but it's stock with a high flow cats and exhaust. So you'd whoop me on the streets. Bro, my charts look a mess. Looks like a hot mess right now. Is trading your main job? No, it's not. I have a social media management business. I build call centers. I consult. So I do like a lot of little things outside of this. Like my first meeting's at 9 o'clock every day. The goal is to do this full time. The goal is to trade all day. The goal is to build a community and do this. That's always been the goal since 2020. But you know, you got to pay the bills. So I want to build a community. You know what I mean? I want to have people here. I want to do this with you guys. And then I want to stay on for 2-3 hours and chat and have fun. And yeah, this is my office. I rent an office on top of a car dealership, which is so cool. Like underneath is a bunch of BMWs and there's a Jaguar type F, type R or type FR or something like that. Super cool. I manage their social media account, and I get my rent for free. So short answer, I do not do this as a full-time job yet. Should we short here? is the question I'm asking myself. Should I short here? It's a question that I'm asking. It's a legitimate question. Should I short there? Yes or no? What do you guys think? Nice work, brother. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Talk to me, guys. What do we do? Do we short it? It's not a normal setup of mine, but it's a 5-minute supply, 13 EMAs right there. This trend line could be tested and then rejected. Or we wait for the original setup, which is shorting up here. It looks short. Yeah, it does. What's your win rate? My win rate, I mean, last time I actually like followed it, it was like 60, 70%. But right now on the evals, I take I take like super out of my normal setups. Like right now, this is not a normal setup. Like if I were to short this. So my win rate is now incorrect. But when I look at my TopStep, it's 60%. It looks short, yes. What's up, Ty, the solar cowboy? Oh, bro, I used to sell solar in Florida. That's how I got started in commission sales. But you triggered me. If you're selling solar, bro, let me know how it is right now. Short, to be honest, if it spikes, yeah, I like the shorts. I'm with you on that. I like this trend line. I like that it's tapping a 13 EMA on the 5-minute. There's a lot of things that I like about shorting here. It's longs to the high. Okay, cowboy. Cowboy's telling us that it's longs. What do you... I don't know, brother. I don't know. Risking $300 on this right here. How many dollars did you lose today? I lost a whole $356.20. All right, so we broke the trend line. We're gonna go ahead and take the original setup on the 5-minute. You did solar how many years? You're totally out. Did you just read now? I'm working on the transition. Yeah, I sold solar for 3 years. I had a sales org, had a call center. We sold solar in multiple states. Did pretty good. And now I'm in roofing. I build call centers for roofing and solar companies. Roofing companies mainly, not solar anymore. I would suggest transitioning into roofing because it's easier in the sense that you've been selling solar on top of roofs this entire time, and I'm sure you've had to change some roofs in your lifetime, and you didn't make any money off those roofs. Maybe you did, but yeah, just place the trade, dude. Hey, whoa, you just gotta take it easy. You know what I mean? You can't rush into things. You can't rush into things. I'm not Russian. You know, I'm Filipino. I don't rush into things. That was a dad joke. I don't think that was that funny, actually. We're going to wait for this. And we're going to take that short. Is this a roofing live or is it about trading? Bro, you got to be AI. No one's this salty in the morning. It's a live about whatever I want it to be. So right now, it's roofing, it's solar. And then earlier, it was about a G37 full bolt-on 500 wheel horsepower 2012 driver. So it's about whatever it is. I like Filipino chicks. Cool, man. Good for you. Good for you. Filipinos are good people. I'm Filipino. I'm not biased, but they are. What was your first company though? I never like started a full-on company with all these employees and yada yada. I had smaller like self-owned companies. So I guess the answer is I've had companies, but they're not like legitimate Fortune 500 companies. The first company was a sales org for solar. Got an interview today with JK Renewables to get into commercial utility scale solar. Would be 90% remote, so optimistic about that. Tired of solar companies effing me out of my commission. Bro, I'm laughing because that's happened to me so many times. Like I have had companies owe me like 20, 30 G's in commission, or they paid me out and then money that I was supposed to be paid out with them on future jobs, they like took money from me from those jobs. So I feel you. Sorry that that's happened to you. That is part of the game. And it's in roofing also, man. So that's the risk you take whenever it comes to commission. Just take it slow. And I have connections. Follow me on Instagram if you want, ShackMT. And I have connections with commercial solar companies, guys that I trust, like 100%. And I'd love to get you connected with them. So sorry, guy. Who is that? Lewis? Sorry that we're not talking about solar. I mean, trading. Is it a drama show now for solar? For this? Yeah, it is actually. You like dramas? I like dramas. Are you Muslim? I am not. I am not. I am Christian. You have connections. I have connections. Yes, I do. I have connections for a few different industries. Okay, so this trend line was broken earlier, right? Boom. But we didn't get to the high that we wanted. We didn't get to the supply area. So the trade didn't happen. Didn't happen yet. You're funny, man. I'm kidding, dude. You're a troll, bro. But I get it. It's funny. It's funny. I'm cool with trolling. Sometimes you just got to know you're trolling. You know what I mean? So people don't know. Or you're AI. Maybe you're AI. You guys are so serious, gambler. I subscribe. How do we connect? Follow me on Instagram, ShackMT. It's my YouTube handle, ShackMT. Yeah, I just got a lock-in trading. Made 640 on my 2 funded futures account. Let's go, bro. Congrats. So eager to connect this fellow. Lewis, stop right now. You're a troll. You're just a big old troll. Oh man, he's funny. So eager. Yeah, you made my day, bro. You made me laugh. Okay, longs off of this trendline retest. Okay, longs. Longs back up to where we're trying to go is interesting. The interesting setup. So
order filled.
We're going long. We're giving this a shot long. Up into where I want to short. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm willing to be wrong in front of you guys. Same, brother. Big success today. Thanks, man. The force is strong with this Filipino. Thanks, man. Thanks. I was born in America. I'm Filipino in blood. I was born in America, so I'm full-blood American. From America. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It didn't flip for us. Looks like we're gonna get stopped out. Bang. Bang, bang, boom.
Order filled.
All right, just got stopped out. With trading, my biggest thing is just stopping when I'm up and not revenge trading. But yeah, 1280 total. The days on the day is a dream. Just got to be grateful for what the market gives us. 100%. 100%, brother. I agree with you. You gotta have some like risk parameters. Like you gotta have, actually, screw that. You just gotta be content with whatever it is. I'm learning as time goes on. You can have your rules and risk managements and all this stuff, but as long as you're content with what you have set up for yourself, it'll work. If you're not content, it's not going to work. Told you, bro, it spiked. Do you use XNES? XNES? I don't know what XNES is. Full-blown American, please explain. No, Lewis, that's a trap. If I explain what is full-blood Americans, what a full-blood American means, I'm going to fall into your trap and you're going to say something funny. Told you, bro, it spiked. Hey, you look, you might be right now, and then you might be wrong later. Like, here's what I learned. Everybody, you can make money long right now. Someone can make money long, and I'm wanting to go short. I don't care what anyone's thesis is. You can go short right now and make a few bucks, and then someone can go long and make a few bucks. So yeah, my little rant. Full blown. That's right, bro. Full blown. You are expert, troll level expert, bro. That's you. Gold. Gold futures are tough, especially. I love gold. I mean, gold futures is tough, and I'm trading minis, so it's definitely higher risk. But again, this is just evals. I'm fine losing 150 bucks if I lose it. No, bro, I watched the CVD. No, bro, I watched the CVD. I don't know what that is. On NFP. Oh yeah, NFP, yeah, for sure. It is. I don't know what CVD is. So, you know, looks like we might not get up in this area, which would bite. Brother, short Brigatti and wait some weeks. Brigatti? Brigatti or Bugatti? I don't know what that is. From then, it's long for my strategy. Cumulative volume delta. Ooh, that sounds too fancy for me, bro. Not gonna lie. Cumulative volume delta. You're too fancy for me, bro. I'm gonna stick to my supply and demand. But hey, if it works for you, that's what matters. That's all that matters. Plus, with Palantir down 8% and the market selling off even after all of the tech beat, market as well, it really is 100%. Palantir, a lot of them, I forgot how it was like billions off of the stock market and the crypto market. Crazy, cray. Brigatti, you kidding? The best short right now. I don't know, bro. Brigatti sounds like an Italian pasta. Have you guys tried Brigatti? It's delicious. Brigatti at Olive Garden. It shows you who is aggressive. It's for scalping. Nice. Okay, gotcha. I don't use a lot of indicators. I just have the 13 EMA and the 200 EMA. But I'll have to take a look at it. CVD. RGTI. Lewis really wants me to look at this RGTI, guys. I'm trolling back at you, by the way. Okay, Lewis, let's take a look at it. RGTI. Rigetti Computing. NASDAQ. I have it on my other charts. I don't think TopStep or RGTI. Yeah, it won't let me on TopStep's platform. Okay, Lewis, I see what you're saying. It's definitely short. We're at a bottom at 34.73. So we might be forming a bottom. So I wouldn't be wanting to short on the 1 hour based on what I'm looking at. But overall, yeah, 100% shorts. Check the multiples. RGTI, the Enron of this era. Jeez, that's the case. You're gonna make some money. Ay caramba, I'm tempted to go short here. I mean, go long. But we already tried that, so just gonna stay patient. No, on 1 hour, this is weak setup. This is weak setup. on the one. I mean, on the 1 hour on my charts, I see a 13 EMA crossed over the 200. Pretty bearish signal. So we're at 35.40 currently. If for me to go short, I'd ideally want to look at it, come back and retrace to 37.59, and then go take shorts from there. Rise. Is that another? You guys know I used to trade stocks. I don't trade stocks anymore, so I don't keep up with all the companies. I was in the GME boom before it became the boom. I was trading GME at like $12, like normally options, not even doing anything. I was just trading it. And like the week later, I was trading. All of a sudden, the news came out and it hyped up and it made like $2,000. But obviously, that's all gone. I meant RGTI is not a 1 hour trade, it's a 2 week short. Oh, I see what you're saying. Bro, I can't live in those worlds. I don't know how you guys do it. Holding a trade for 2 weeks, I'm in and out in less than 30 minutes. Freaking holding for 2 weeks, I'd be so stressed out. Can we please go back to talk about roofing, please? Get out of here, Lewis. Get out of here. I'll spray you with my my scent. Get out of here. With my scent. I just probably fell into a trap. You were gonna say something stupid. Oh yeah, this we'll talk about roofing when we want to talk about roofing. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna take this long. I want to take this long. Lewis said hi. Said hi again. Oh, it's not looking good, everybody. There's nothing that looks good to me currently. NQ looks way better right now. We're gonna go to NQ because NQ looks better. See you around, man. You're cool. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Take care. Drive safe. Do your thing. Have fun. Have a great day. Yeah, you got to check it out if you want precise entries and to trade with the banks instead of against them. Man, bro, I honestly, dude, I used to be like that. Oh, I can't trade against the banks and smart money and all of that. And at this point, I'm going to be completely honest. It's all fugazi. It's all fugazi. Like, I'd rather be somebody that takes trades based on how the stars align and how, you know, it's winter time and based on all my external factors. Like, if I see a Prius today, that means I have to go short. And if I win money every time I see a Prius and I go short, then who's gonna say I'm wrong, right? I'm not against looking at banks and, you know, hedge funds and yada yada when people, the big money steps in. If it works for you, it works for you, right? That's all that matters. And that stuff just, it gets so convoluted in my brain. Like, I get so trapped in my head, like, oh, am I looking at this? Am I looking at this right? Now I just look for this setup. Break a structure, short up in the 5-minute supply. Did I wait for it? No, I didn't. I tried going long early, and it failed me. Check out the DM I just sent you on IG. Okay, copy that. I will have a meeting at 9. I'm trying to see if there's an opportunity here to go long after my meeting. I got you. I got you. Okay, guys, we're gonna set a limit buy. We're gonna go long. This is my last trade for the day. I like the longs because you know, we formed a bottom here, we held, and I'm looking to go long or short in this area anyway. Maybe we don't get filled. Maybe we do. No! Ah. Missed out. I should have just market ordered in, but sometimes I like to get filled on a good price. I don't like to get caught in hitting market order and have and their slippage and whatnot. So, okay, guys. All right. Alrighty then. We're going to still short here. Longs from 3967 looks good. 3967. Oh yeah, that's down here. Yeah, for sure. 100%. All right, we're gonna put a limit sell order here. See if we get filled to go short. And this will be my last of the day. Because I gotta get ready for this. We almost had the longs right. Perfect area. Broke the trend line. Feeling a little bit of FOMO. We'd be up $700. Basically make back everything that we lost. Yeah, longs down in 3697. 3967 sound good. What's this thing about 67? I'm old now, I guess, because I don't know what it means. Like I just see people say 67. And maybe that's you, Ty the Solar Cowboy, making me say 67. Shorts from 3994. 3994. That's up there. If it gets there, that means I'll be probably getting stopped out. If you're still watching, you haven't subscribed, it would mean the world to me if I earned your subscription or your sub. Tap the sub button if you have enjoyed it this far. Randy, what's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. 399.6 is true day open, by the way, but also a 1 hour fair value gap with rise zone. Bro, you're speaking Chinese to me, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, I might be wrong, but definitely is a setup that I take, so I'm just gonna take it. Sorry, guys, I gotta get back to people. Let's see if my subscription gives you a profitable day. Hey, I'm down $600, but I appreciate it. I saw a big spike earlier. Did miss some news. Yeah, there was some news. PMI came out from Scotland. Send a lot on your next short. Okay, yeah. Scotland, that is so cool. What's up, man? Yeah, let's do a full port. 10 mini contracts. Rise is sort of like supply and demand, but instead of we know exactly where the banks place their orders. Gotcha. Okay. Thought Rise was a stock, to be honest. But I'll have to look into it, brother. I'll have to look into it.
Order filled.
Okay, guys, we're in short. Strong momentum. My stops might be a little tight, but I don't want to lose more than 300 bucks. Ideally, I'd want my stops above this high, but that's $430. I'll be down close to 1,000 if we get a loser. Which it might be a quick loser today, guys, and I'm okay with it. This is part of it. And I've made money on stream. I've lost money on stream. Just part of the game. I used to let it get to me losing money in front of you guys, but now I don't care. Because it's just a prop firm. It's just a eval. On my live account, I'm going to fund a 3K account with Tradeovate and see if I can trade live money, because I haven't traded live funds before. This is it. About to get stopped. We're about to get stopped out. Adios, gentlemen and ladies, if you're watching. Keeping cool on a bad day shows how matured you are as a trader. Yeah, it sucks, but yeah. I was down 1,000. I made 1,000 yesterday, and it was like, I was perfectly fine. So, the account yesterday was at 50,100. Now it's at 50,763. Easy peasy, man. I ain't stressing it. Again, it's just an eval account. It's not live money. NCD for me today. My prop firm doesn't let me trade during news on my live account, and the setup was outside my parameters today. Nice. Good for you, man. Sounds like you've got your jets cooled. You got your risk management together. 39946, brother. I told you. Hey, hold on, man. 39946. It's almost there. Didn't tap it exactly. It broke this last candle wick high. But this thing could very well just continue higher. Which would be fine with me. Keeping cool on a bad day, red day. And guys, it's just the way it is, man. I think I've told this story before, but the scariest time I've lost money emotionally, it was a live account. It was when they were giving out those PPI loans, and I had a business, and I got like 10 grand and put 5 grand towards bills and everything at the time. And don't do it. I'm gonna cry if it comes down there. And I took 3 grand, opened up an account, and I just was trading, and I accidentally sized up, and I stayed in the trade thinking it was going to go my way, and I lost $3,000 of like legit money and options in a matter of 2-3 minutes. I remember falling on my knees in my bedroom, and just crying. Like, my wife was like, what's wrong with you? I was like, I just lost $3,000. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. And that's how this all started in 2020 during COVID. I'll never have that much of an emotion again, because I'm not going to size that much and risk that much money. So yeah, yes sir, 1% risk for 2% profit each day. Same set every time. Last month made 6%, but was at basically break even on the 28th, and the last 3 days made 6%. Let's go, man. Look at you, bro. You nice, man. You're nice. Keep it up. Make that money. Mr. Cowboy, but it didn't hit the entry though, bro. I wouldn't have entered, right? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It looks like it's coming. I got sent out too early. I got sent out too early, guys. This was my original setup. My stop was too tight. Yeah, if this 5-minute candle closes weak, shorts 100%. I like it, man. Rise sounds legit. Tell Rise I said what's up. How can I get connected? You know what I mean? Is this ICT set up for fair value gap? No, I don't use ICT. This is just supply and demand and structure. You got higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high. Our high, we broke this last lower high, and then enter in a 5-minute supply to go short. That's what I look for every single time. I just got stopped out because my stop was too tight. I only try to risk 300 per trade, so got stopped out here. Still could be wrong. Like if I move my stops up higher, I can still get stopped out. But also, how much are you funded? I was wondering why is there setups you take only on evals accounts and not live? I have 250K accounts with TopStep that are express accounts. Yeah, I trade very similar breakouts. That's it. Yeah, I mean, if I look at this like a little bit of gambling mentality on the evals, I'm risking 150 bucks on these 3 evals, right? So I'm willing to take riskier setups and size up to just pass, because you have to think about it. Okay, you're gonna take you have to pass the account. It's crazy what you have to do to pass. You have to make $3,000 off of $2,000, okay? Because your drawdown's $2,000, and then when you're funded, you have to make an extra $2,000 to even start taking legitimate payouts. So in total, you have to make $5,000 off of essentially $2,000. And sorry, I got distracted with the fact that we got taken out and now it's coming down. But you have to essentially make $5,000 before you can start making money. Imagine if that was real money, right? So yeah, it feels bad to get stopped out and then the trade goes your way. 100%. 100%. It is rough. I would be taking profit here at this 5-minute demand area is where I'd look to take profit. Now 5 points, 50 ticks in profit from $3.99 for entry. I served you on a silver platter. Come on, man. Hey, you did, bro. You did. But what if it never got there and it worked out for me? Hey, huh? You ever thought about that? That could be a possibility. You never know. Yeah, I don't like TopStep at all. I find the rules aggressive. That's why I like regular prop firms like Funding Traders and those others way easier rules. Yeah, I feel you. But I mean, even if with any other prop firm, you have to make X amount of dollars with only $2,000 in drawdown. It's just, that's why I don't care. I'm risking 150 bucks right now. And to a lot of people, $150 is a lot of money. $150 is a lot of money to me, but I'm willing to risk it for the biscuit so I can just pass and move on. Instead of like waiting and having to do, that's the gambling mentality. I can definitely take it a little bit more safe, but it would take me forever to pass and get payouts. Which is why I'm going to open up my own funded account, throw $3,000, risk 150 bucks per trade. That's a lot actually. $100 per trade, and keep it super simple. I think the TopStep is good because it makes sure you aren't going to blow up. Excuse me. Yeah, I agree. In my opinion, TopStep is the best as far as trustworthiness in a brand. That's my opinion. They do have their mess ups, but I like their TopStep X platform. I've gotten payouts from them, have close to like $10,000 in payouts so far with them. And Take Profit Trader is my second choice because essentially when you pass, you're pretty much like a cash account. You can take out as much as you want. There is an 80-20% split, but TopStep or Take Profit Trader is my next choice. Gentlemen, it has been a pleasure. Hey, where you at, Solar Guy? Solar Cowboy, did you take profit? Because it's about to hit your entry. Shouldn't your SL be above the wicks? Yeah, for sure. When originally I entered in, I was only risking $300, so I got stopped out already. And then it came down. Yeah, I mean, ideally, you want the stops to be below, above the wicks. But in this setup, I only wanted to risk $300 and let it do its thing. There you go, Cowboy. Make that money. Make that money. Yeah, it's not bad. This next 5-minute candle has three minutes left. So we'd really want to see price come back down here for shorts to continue. But on the 1 hour, it looks like we might close bullish and then it's going to come up to this supply zone. I'm up 640 times 2 express accounts. Let's go, Cowboy. Make that money. Let's go. You feel like performance from trading changes when you live stream? I would not like people like the Solar Cowboy talking while I'm sticking to my setup and rules. It is hard. I used to let it bother me. Well, I used to live stream before, like a year ago, and I stopped because it would mess with me. But now I realize, like, one, I'm gonna be straight up. I'm doing this because one, I can monetize this channel. You guys following, I can make money from YouTube. That's number one. Number two, I want to treat this like a business. So hopefully I can become partner with TopStep and TPT and make money from them too. You guys use my code ShackMT, which I don't have codes yet. That's 3. So when I think about that, I kind of let go of all the sayers and the biases of what everyone says. And I kind of just stick to what I want to stick to. But yes, it was hard. Now I don't care. You know, people will say whatever they want to say, and truly, no one shows their P&L. Like you can trust what people. Cowboy, I believe you, but not everybody shows their P&L and shows what they actually have and what they actually took, and people are gonna say what they want to say. But Cowboy, I believe you. Good. I'm just saying in general. But yeah, that was an hour ago. I don't even trade gold. Just a quick analysis for you, trying to help. Yeah, for sure, bro. Appreciate it. And I'm glad you made some money, man. Bro, my entry was sniper entry. Easy $500 in profit for my entry. There you go. What's your strategy, Cowboy? Listen, everybody has their own strategies. And Cowboy could have been wrong, straight up, right? And you wouldn't be saying anything you're saying now. But you were right this time. Doesn't happen every day, right? Yeah, there's always a flip side to everything. And when you're streaming, it's great when you're making money. It sucks when you're losing money. But I've kind of just detached myself from the outcomes and face the facts. Like, as long as I'm taking logical trades and people are watching and I sound like I know what I'm doing, I'm fine with it. How much are you making trading? If I was going to live stream, I wouldn't even respond to comments on live. Man, if you're gonna live stream, you gotta respond to people. It's the community that's more important, right? Which I have a Discord in the chat or in the description. Join the Discord. I in meeting call. So yeah, it's just part of it. Just part of it, guys. No strategy is 100%. Exactly. No strategy 100%. You have to ask yourself, and I'm gonna leave you with this. I have to get ready for my meeting. You have to ask yourself this, guys. Are you trying to be right in trading Sorry, guys. Are you trying to be right because you want to be right? Or are you trying to be right? Or are you trying to be right in general? Like, you shouldn't want to try to be right. You shouldn't want to try to be wrong. Like, it should be completely unbiased when you're trading. And when you attach ego, which I am totally at fault for or have been susceptible to, but when you add ego into trading and see, I was right. I used to, and I'm not hating on you, cowboy, but like, you know, I was right on you were wrong, and see, I told you to do this and I told you to do that, and even, you know, I could tell you guys, I told you guys, look, I made all my money right here. I told you guys to short here and you guys didn't. Like, bro, it's all fugazi. It's all fugazi. No strategy is 100% Bismillah strategy. My strategy, whatever I think, they do the opposite, works every time. Being right was bad idea in Forex, opposite of whatever you think is. Yeah, look, I told this earlier. I said this earlier. You can pray to the stars and short in November when the moon is a crescent moon and when it's high tide, and be shorts and make money. And if that works for you and you're consistently making money, who's gonna make fun of you? You know what I mean? You're making money. So yeah, that's annoying. I hate when newbies act like that. Okay, Fugazi, rises sauce. Hope you try it. No worries. Bro, it's all good. I'm not trying to knock on you. I'm just saying, like, if you were wrong today, right? I've been in your shoes. If you were wrong today, I would have been dipping out of the chat. Like, I'm out of the stream. I told him to do this and I was wrong, right? Like, and you might be right the next time. But yeah, bro, you made your money. Good for you. I'm fully funded trader. I don't need help from you all, but not to be mean, I would compare P&Ls with you. What pair are you trading? Yeah, I mean, I'm not here to compare, but sure, we can do that. I don't know if you're talking to me or not. What pair are you trading? This is just gold. I just trade gold. Okie dokie. Well, I might have to scrap today. We do the football team, and that's it. I guess I won't be at the town. We have other job calls that came in. I'm broke. Honestly, my strat is simple. Charts identify this trade of that. No, I'm saying that to, okay, gotcha. Yeah, you're good. Gentlemen, it's been great, and this is great. I love conversating with you guys. Let's do it some more. And tomorrow, I'm gonna try jumping in earlier, but make sure to hit the subscribe button, like button. Appreciate you. You guys have been great. It's been enjoyable being with you today. Hope you guys have a good